And Asta is coming out with his new move. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, we're going to have to wait a little longer for that, because apparently in this chapter of Black Clover, the chapter's main character for this one especially is Noelle, of all people. Surprisingly enough, that Noelle had the giant spotlight under her this week, and surprising enough that they wasn't going to give it to Asta. I think a lot of us was expecting, yeah, let's go with Asta, let's go and see what he can do. He finally got to see this finishing move, and surprisingly enough, he couldn't even get there. I'm kind of glad the fact that they are bringing out this fight a little bit longer in the show, because I think that was like one of the things I definitely had a problem with. I was saying, like, with coming into like this with Fana, like immediately I was saying like, oh, she seems like she's way too easier compared to like what we've already gone against, like with the White-Eyed Knights, and especially like now it's like she's bringing out some like heavy arsenal where she's like using this power, like the power of the spirit of the salamander. She's actually just using the flame around them. So it's like Vanessa can't use the strings because they start incinerating. It's like overwhelming his mana as well. So like Finral can't make warp portals right now. And Asta, like, also he can't get up there because he's just gonna get melted if he tries doing anything up there. And it's just like, damn it, what can I do? And the fact that you got to have like Noelle there out of everyone, like using like her techniques. Like I like that she's using like the Naga's Cradle as like a defensive tool now. Not only was it a thing to like help her like get up there and like actually when they was able to like get to that water temple area of the last arc, but she's using it as both offense and like defense, and I'm really liking this. And it's like, okay, we've got to make this work. Like, you're the only one that's can actually stop this war. And the fact that the salamander was boiling the water, and it's just like, this is how powerful it is. They had to rely on the fact that, you know, they're using Finral to get out there with Asta and Vanessa as well, and they're like, okay, we need something to work out on here and all that. It's like, I'm only a water elemental user, so I have to do this. I'm the only one that can possibly at least stop like this magma heat just coming around here. And of all times, that was the one time like that Vanessa and all of them were working together. It's like, we got to work this, Noelle. You got to shoot the water out there. And the problem was that right there, that Noelle was having a bit of doubt right there. It was like she was seeing the minds of like her siblings there, you know, a nozzle and all them saying, you can't, you're the one, you came out with a broken womb, there's no way you can handle such a thing like this. You know, that shot that you made at the water temple was just a lucky shot because you were running on emotions, and you're a loser, you can't do anything. And it's just like, no, you're strong. And it's just like the voice, and it was like Asta and all that saying, no, you're powerful, you can do this, I can't do anything about those flames, so this is all on you. And I like that. It's like, for once, it's making the main character act like, and this was the I feel like a problem with a lot of mangas as well, and not only just that, but mainly shonen ones. There's a good like opportunity in a lot of mangas where like the main character doesn't feel defenseless. He doesn't feel like, I can't do this. This has to be up on someone else's shoulders to do this. Like, because like that's the problem with a lot of mangas, especially like, you know, like this goes from like Bleach or Naruto, One Piece. A lot of them, it's like a lot of the time a main character can pretty much do everything, and that's why I like with some of those mangas and also this is that it's not just Asta. It's not the Asta show, like where it is like, oh, we need Goku to deal with everything, oh, we need the Cheetah. Like, we don't need any of that stuff. Like with Asta, it's like, no, we need everyone's help. And the fact that we've always seen with Asta, he's the Finral, the teleporters, he's the Vanessa for the strings. It's like there's so much like little he can do on his own, and definitely I'm liking the teamwork and how the coordination is working between these characters. And especially when he was like, no, we need you. No, you're the only one that can do this. It's like, it goes without saying, you dumbass and all that. I'm going to get this right and all that. I need like to give him something to get his spirits up. And it's like, I'm not going to lose. And it's just like, this one shot, I can only fire one shot of the Naga cannon. But it's like, I can do it. And I'm going to put everything into it and all that. And she fires it off with a Naga cannon. But the sad thing is, it's like she like completely blocks it with like the icing and dodges it. And it's just like, oh no, she dodged. And it's like, Noelle finally actually learning how to control it. It's like, no, this isn't over. I can do something about this. And actually turning it around. I was really surprised. She's able to bend the Naga's cannon now, where she's able to get it back, and he just bites into the salamander. Just bites right into it, like slamming it down. It's like, this was able to do some damage to her. So I'm glad it's not only just her. And it's like, everyone's like, yeah, I did it. And she's just there fine. It's like, oh, you're gonna pay for that. That was a dick move. You're gonna go for that. And it's like, do you see why you like me now, Asta? Like, look at that shit. How you like me? And he's like, that was real nice and all that. I expect nothing less from my comrades. Like, now it's our turn. So that was interesting. I was honestly expecting Asta's like big move, or his finishing move that he's describing, like to be in this chapter of Black Clover. But if anything, I will say it felt short. And this is something that would just be easily, like, if this wasn't like in an anime form, format, which I think a lot of the time, mainly because we got the like the OVA Jump Festa coming out, like, you know, very soon, is when I think about this like one especially, like I look at this and it's like, wow, if this was like in an anime format, this was such an incredible, like, quick chapter, because, like, then it would, like, go into the next chapter, or maybe 3. I honestly think, like, Black Clover is something that do, like, 3 or 4 chapters, like, an episode, and I think that might be a reason why they're thinking about this a little bit more. Like, since the series is doing very well, I think they definitely want to go for maybe a 24 episode series with this, like, one and all that. And that's just, like, you know, guesswork. That's not like anime work and all that. But I definitely noticed with this chapter, it was like, wow, this felt really short for if it was going with material, since most of the chapter was generally focusing on, like, we're still in the middle of this fight, going around fighting Fana, and, like, you know, what are we going to do about this? And it's just like, we got to be careful of the spirit. It's controlling, like, this giant crystal element alongside of that. And I like how they described, like, the power level of this thing is that it's not a god, but it is more like a shard of the god. Like, it's something, it's a part of something way much bigger that we can't even go against. And that made me think, like, you know, that's not only just thinking about the future of the series. It's like, this is just like one stepping stone of, like, you know, high power, but it's like we got way more stronger things out there compared to, like, just this salamander spirit. And I'm looking forward to, like, maybe if the series finally addresses some more other things coming out there, and seeing, like, how, like, the big thing, like, of this whole White Knight, like, you know, White Knight Eye saga that we're kind of going for right now. And I want to see, like, how much longer that going, since we're obviously now going to take down another one of them, Thanos, and then the only other guy that we got is the illusionist guy that we've seen there. So I want to see what he's going to do, and then Leech as well. So I'm very curious seeing, like, that. And curious enough, we haven't had, like, any of the Diamond Kingdom come in yet. I was expecting that. It's like, no, they're going to come in. They're also going to try and interrupt this fight. Maybe stop, like, Asta's finishing move or anything. But no, we haven't seen anything too much of them so far, since they were being heavily built up. It's, like, surprising that you'd think that the White Knight Eyes, like, would be especially saved for last. But no, it's actually going full cylinders out there. And I really goddamn enjoy this chapter. I definitely enjoyed this one. And definitely I got to give some props to Noelle. I think they were getting a lot of showcasing to her. But other than that, pretty goddamn solid chapter. Other than that, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm like, I really thought it was a good chapter. Felt really quick though, I will say that much, and I was kind of expecting Asta's new move. That's just me being a little bit upset. I was like, I want to see it. But other than that, really enjoyable chapter, and I'm very curious to see what you guys think in the comment sections down below. That is all for me, everyone, so thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys though next time.